one of my best tricks when I treat people. All right. Again, I'm an alternative medicine physician, and this is a huge one. I never give it away, but lately I've been giving it away because I feel like people need it, right? So, anyways, the main reason they became an alternative medicine physician was because my younger son got an autoimmune disorder. He didn't have no answers anywhere, right? So to me, I took matters into my own hands and I went to school. I went to school for naturopathic and oriental medicine. Why I did the two careers? Because I was in a need to help my son. I didn't care about, becoming a physician. I didn't care about anything besides helping my son to improve his health. Well, I got into a lot of digging into everywhere and stuff like that. So that's why I'm here, okay? Now, one of the main reasons they start using this particular product was back when my son was 8 years old to 12 years old. In that 4-year period, my kid didn't grow a tiny bit, nothing. He was using the same size clothing, same size shoe. I used to take him to the doctor regularly because he was in treatment. He got the autoimmune disorder. He was in chemotherapy for 8.5 years. So I used to take him to the doctor regularly, and the doctor kept telling me, you have to go ahead and put your son in growth hormones. I don't know if you know how it works, but if you don't grow like you're supposed to, your organs, they don't develop as it's supposed to. If you grow up too much, this is one of always the people that has giantism as well. You grow too much as giantism. So people, they have a large heart and they die in very young age due to the failing of the organs. Same thing when you don't grow. So my son wasn't growing for 4 years. So she was telling me that you have to get him into growth hormone. So I know that back then I was having limited time, because if you do it after the age 18, there's no way that your kid is gonna grow. So you screwed up already. So always you gotta do it before the kid reached 18 years old. My kid was 12 years old. They say that they're gonna put it in growth hormone, and I asked the doctor, can you give me 1 year? Can you just give me 1 year? And if it's nothing works in this year, I put it in growth hormone. Now, the downside of putting it in growth hormone, it is that they can develop brain tumors. That's one of the side effects. So I was like, okay, I'm dealing with this autoimmune disorder. Autoimmune disorder develop an endocrine problem, call it diabetes insipidus. And now I'm gonna be dealing with brain tumor. No. So what I say, I'm gonna do it, and I took a risk. What I did, I purchased Chlorella. I get it from a very good source in Canada. And I don't know if you know that much about Chlorella, but Chlorella has all the vitamins and minerals, and it helps you to remove some heavy metals from your body, but also help you to produce growth hormone. Also, it helps you to produce more of the gut flora. It has a lot of good benefits, all right? But I got it to help my son to grow. So, all right, so what I did, I started giving it to him. Like probably 4 months later, I noticed that he started growing. I used to have a mark in my kitchen, and I used to be like, okay, mijo, and okay, mijo, and nothing. It was not growing for 4 years straight. So when I started noticing they started growing up a little bit, to me it was like, it's helping. So when I went back to the doctor like 3 months after, and I said, one thing, and she told me it's growing, and I said, one thing, we're gonna wait for the growth hormone. Now I was more certain they're gonna wait. So anyways, in like a matter of a year, a little bit over a year, he grew to become 5'7". He didn't grow anymore after that, and that was good enough for me, because my son, the only thing that was looking, is not like he was it's not as aesthetic to me. It was that he needs to get the organs developed because I know there's going to be something else that we're going to deal with. All right, and he's going to struggle with that in the future. So we did what I have to do, and he grew 5'7", and it was just with Chlorella. I give it to my other son because he was about then like 16 years old. Give it to him, he grew like a foot right away. But my ex-husband, the father of my kids, he's 6'1", and then I'm 5'5", so we're not short. So you don't supposed to have short kids when you are not short, all right? But it was not even short; it was below short what it was happening to my son. So if you want to do one thing and you regular diet and you want to go ahead and just use one thing to like a food supplement or something, I will recommend Chlorella highly. Now get it a good quality brand, because sometimes you get it the wrong one and you're gonna go, it doesn't work. It's not they don't work. I can bow, they works, but you gotta get good quality. If you have a questions or comments, please send it to me. God bless, and I hope that this tip can help you and do a lot of wonders. Now you can also do another trick. You can give it to your dogs. One of my dogs had cancer, and Chlorella helped her out. And then my other dog has an autoimmune disorder. They were telling me that he's gonna be dead. There was to expect the worst. He's still alive, and it was Chlorella as well. So it's not the magic pill, but because it has so much nutrients, and because it remove also